Here's video number 3 on the third easiest thing that we can do to prepare for a Cascadia Subduction Zone event. The third easiest way to prepare for a Cascadia Subduction Zone event is protect our heads while sleeping. One of the things I want to go back is talk about the other couple things that we need to do. We're sort of starting a matrix here. Here we have level of importance. Here we have easiest to hardest. And here we have the general ideas. So the first video I did was actually about protecting our feet. But really the number one thing you can do is have some shoes by your bed. That's the easiest thing you can do. A little harder is to make sure that you've got waterproof boots. So I made that video. So on the matrix, the boots is going that way. The second easiest thing you can do is just make sure you can see. And again, these three items here and the things that are easiest have to do when you're at your most vulnerable, when you're sleeping. The third is to protect your head while you're sleeping. We are the most vulnerable when we are asleep. So if something were to start happening, like an earthquake, and things started to shake, we need to look around us and see what kinds of things are around our heads. Look at the family sleeping rooms in your house and move any heavy and breakable items down lower. Things like books, heavy mirrors, paintings and framed photos, heavy toys and sculptures. These all need to be moved down and away from your family. Move them down and away from the sleeping heads of your family. This is the number 3 easiest thing that you can do. And these items, they're really related to when you're in your most vulnerable state. So it's the most immediate, cheapest things you can do. Make sure you can see. Make sure you've got good footwear. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to fall on you. And things falling on you and on your head will knock you out. But they can also fall on you and pin you down and make it impossible to move. And that's another critical thing. But that's a little bit harder to think about. Also, protecting our head may require that we need to move to another part of the house. And that's a little bit harder than just protecting our heads when sleeping, and that would probably go back to that matrix and be on a harder level. So these are things that you need to think about. Thanks for listening to my number 3 video.